Hello, and welcome to the shop, and welcome to this introduction video to a series that I'm going to be putting out through the next couple of months that coincides with the workshop I'll be doing at the end of August at Touchstone Center for the Arts. In case you don't know about them, Touchstone Center for the Arts, I will post a link in the description. So at the end of August, I will be conducting a workshop at Touchstone entitled Gothic Ironwork, the Design and Construction of Medieval Andirons. So this series of videos is going to lead up to that workshop. And the purpose of that is so that the participants in the workshop can get a little bit more familiar with me, and we can discuss design and techniques and allow me to connect with the people who will be participating in the workshop ahead of time, and we can get familiar with each other and that. But as well, I put this up on YouTube to the general public because everyone's welcome in these videos. Hopefully, perhaps you'll find something that inspires you. Perhaps you'll find some techniques you hadn't seen before, or see some pictures of ironwork that you hadn't seen before, and you can use these techniques in your projects in your shop. So everyone's welcome here. We're going to be getting together on a regular basis, I hope, and putting these out between now and the end of August. And so a lot of fun stuff is going to happen. So the workshop is being conducted by myself, and I have the assistance of Gabriel Craig. Now, he's an extremely talented smith up in Detroit, running a full-time professional shop doing fabulous work in restoration of historic ironwork. So we're very fortunate that he's going to be my assistant in the class. He's going to be, I would say, more like a co-instructor. He'll be a great deal of help to everyone in the workshop, including myself. So many of you already know who he is and are familiar with him, have seen him demonstrate or have worked with him. Many of the participants in the workshop have already worked with him. So that's going to be a great asset. The workshop is also being put on with the support of the Historic Blacksmith Conservancy. I'll put a link in the description for both Touchstone and the Historic Blacksmith Conservancy. So to begin with, the first thing I think it would be a good idea for everyone to do is to think about the andirons, and by all means go out and get yourself a notebook, a sketchbook, pad of paper, whatever you're comfortable with and you like. Get something to write on and to keep a record of what you're doing here. And the first thing I want you to do is, in your mind, you probably have some andirons. Picture it in your mind. You're thinking about those things, and I want you to sketch them out. Take the ideas that you have and just start sketching them. Good, bad, or indifferent, it doesn't matter. Start sketching ideas. They can be just stick figures of your andirons, of ideas you have for your andirons. Perhaps you have more than one idea, of course. Here is a couple of sketches that I had made a long time ago of some andirons that I was thinking of making at the time. I'll put the pictures up. And on these, you can see I have detailed drawings showing what the possibilities, what are some of the options, variations of the options of chisel work and design. I've even written down sizes and stuff of what I thought they should be. Sadly enough, I've never made either of these, but yeah. So in your drawings, Draw what you have in your mind. Draw some variations, some ideas in little vignettes in the drawings. Um, show show some of the details of what you're going to do. But just start with that. Start with the drawing. For those of you in the workshop, I'd also like you to make a list of you would like to, what you expect to learn in the class or do. What your expectations of the class is. Uh, Set the bar up high, but also understand that this is going to be a very difficult task. There are some guys out there that are just very strong, very talented, very skilled at what they do, and they'll be able to whip through and possibly make a set of andirons in the workshop. However, maybe that isn't you. Maybe if it were me, I would probably be a little bit intimidated by the whole project, and but I would be very thrilled if I could make one andiron. I would get myself through. Maybe that's your goal, to build one andiron and then go home and make the other one. Maybe your goal is to just learn, make some of the difficult pieces in your design with the help of the other participants in the workshop, with the help of Gabriel, with the help of myself, and be able to make those difficult pieces in a skillful way, and then take them home and assemble them at home. Maybe you're just wanting to learn how to do it, and you want to go at your own pace, learning those skills, learning from the others, and then going home. Whatever your expectations are of the workshop, write them down in the book at the very beginning. I think that would be a great idea. Then the sketch of the drawings and variations. And as we start going through all this, I'll be showing you uh, pictures of original andirons. Gabriel is going to share with us a whole library of original andirons, and that's going to inspire us and change our design. Sometimes we're going to say, "Oh, look at that! I'd like to put that into my piece." Now, how do we do it? And then as these videos progress, right now this is just the introduction. You're not seeing much. We will be forging in these videos. We will be forging elements of those andirons and talking about some of the more difficult techniques or ways of accomplishing that. Um, so that's where we're going to head with this. Uh, in the very next video, we're going to start right off in design and then right into it. Okay, so uh, looking forward to it. I'm going to try to keep the videos at a reasonable length. Everyone's got 10 minutes to spare, and just to touch base and see where they're at, and then get inspired. And then in a few days there'll be another one that's reasonably timed, we'll say, because I know myself. I get on there and I start to shy away from the really long videos. So I'm already talking too much. Welcome. This is going to be fun. Uh, you can check out the links in the bottom, Touchstone, and for the Historic Blacksmith Conservancy. Those two people have supported this wholeheartedly, and we're grateful that they care enough to preserve these historic crafts. So, welcome aboard, and look forward to the next one.